Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel, where I'm always breaking down the hot sports topics of the day. So be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube to get all of my videos delivered directly to your inbox. With the Woody Johnson, Rex Ryan press conference fiasco that took place out at the Jets facility in Florham Park, New Jersey today, I thought I'd take some time to address some deeper problems with the team. Most notably, they have two very important spots in their organization that have to be filled, jobs that have to be filled with the general manager position and the offensive coordinator position. Mike Tannenbaum fired last week as GM. Tony Sparano fired yesterday as offensive coordinator. So going forward, filling those positions, who's going to take those positions? If you're an established or a sought-after GM or offensive coordinator, why would you even consider the Jets? I mean, let's take it from the GM's point of view. You're going to be a general manager who is told, first of all, you're going to have to take the job under the condition that Rex Ryan is going to be your coach. Okay? Then you're going to inherit a roster that has a lot of bad contracts and doesn't have any talent, which is not a good combination. Okay? Also, you're going to have to deal with the whole Sanchez Tebow disaster. That's going to be your first line of business probably. And then you're going to have to deal with trying to coax or convince an established offensive coordinator to take this job. Because you know what's going to happen. With the Woody and Rex little friendship or whatever they have going on, which I'm so confused after today, it's not even funny. They're going to throw this Tebow Sanchez offensive coordinator hire mess right into this guy's lap. You know it's going to be his responsibility. Okay? And the GM is also going to come in, and the only way I see them even getting a partially good candidate is if they give this guy, whoever it might be, carte blanche on personnel. If I'm going to work with Rex Ryan and have to deal with Woody Johnson, it's going to be under the presumption, or will be, because I have final say in every personnel decision that is made. I have final say in who the offensive coordinator is, with Mike Pettine interviewing for the Bills job, which is another red flag, by the way. Rex Ryan and Pettine are supposedly best friends, and Pettine's even looking to jump ship and get out of there, okay, and go work with Doug Marrone in Buffalo. But even with that said, okay, I'm new GM. I get to hire both coordinators, and I have final say over personnel. That's the only way I'm even considering taking this job. I think that's why. I don't know if they're giving assurances that the GM will have full autonomy, because you're seeing good candidates that were high on the Jets list looking other places. David Caldwell from the Falcons in their personnel department, very sought after. Actually came down just a little while ago. He's going to take the Jags general manager job. Now, while the Jets roster isn't good, it's definitely better than the Jaguars. But you know what? That owner in Jacksonville probably said, look, my coach didn't really produce last year. We fired our GM. Yeah, sure, I'll give you full autonomy to make any personnel moves you need to make. All right? And I think that's what it's going to take for the Jets to also get someone of that caliber, and I hope they do that. Also, with the offensive coordinator job, what offensive coordinator? I mean, you're an offensive coordinator, right? Maybe it's your first shot at being an offensive coordinator, or maybe you're an established offensive coordinator. What is appealing about taking the Jets job? It's really mind-boggling to me how they think they can get any candidate worth anything. You're going to have to deal with the Tebow Sanchez mess, okay? You're going to have to deal with an attitude of Santonio Holmes coming off of a season-ending injury. And then you're going to deal with the rest of the skill positions where you really have no enough significant talent. Bilal Powell, Sean Green, pretty good running backs, but by no means are they, I think, running backs that you can build an offense around. So you're an offensive coordinator. What do you really have to work with if you come in here? And again, never mind the fact that you're going to have to deal with Rex Ryan. And Rex Ryan is a guy who wants nothing to do with the offense until it starts going wrong. You have Rex Ryan come out today and say they want an attacking style of offense. Really, Rex? For 4 years, you've been saying ground and pound the few times you even talk about the offense. So now we're going to get a complete change in philosophy. We're going to have a new GM who may or may not have full autonomy. And we're going to have an offensive coordinator that who knows where they're going to get that from. Norv Turner, that's a name I hear. He's going to come into this mess, an established professional with past success as an offensive coordinator. Unless you have a GM that he totally respects, there is no way he's coming here to work under Rex Ryan, in my opinion. Unless he sees something in Mark Sanchez that I haven't seen in at least 2 seasons. But again, the Rex Ryan mess is more the issue. That's why I think their GM really ends up being Scott Cohen, who is an assistant of Mike Tannenbaum. They promote from within the organization. Hopefully he has a different mindset than Tannenbaum, that he's more of a personnel guy than Tannenbaum was. Tannenbaum more of a cap specialist. But again, I think that's why they're going to end up with Cohen. They're going to sell it that Cohen was the best candidate when we all know that the reason why they couldn't get anyone else is for the reasons I probably mentioned, or at least a couple of them. I think this press conference, I know the Jets had to have a press conference to end the season in order to comply with NFL rules and everything. But after seeing this press conference, now I don't think anyone is going to take this job. They seemed like a clique almost, like that. There's no way Woody was ever even considering firing Rex, and that it's just a whole situation I can't even imagine you wanting to even deal with if you're an offensive coordinator or a general manager that has any sort of options. I don't know what you guys feel about this. I think the Jets end up with Scott Cohen as GM, and I think the offensive coordinator is someone that we're not even thinking of right now. Sort of like the Sperano hire. Okay? I didn't see that coming last year, and look how that worked out. Sperano was an awful offensive coordinator. So I think that you'll get someone off the radar as offensive coordinator, way off the radar, and you get Scott Cohen as GM, and then, we go into next season and the circus continues. Probably minus Tebow, but the circus continues. Let me know what you guys think of this whole Rex Ryan situation, the general manager, offensive coordinator debacle that the Jets will deal with now. Hit me up on the YouTube comments. Catch me on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. And as always, you can subscribe to my page and get all my videos delivered directly to your inbox. Thanks for listening.